Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Simplified. In this video, I'm going to discuss a simple technique called tax harvesting, in which you can save at least 10,000 rupees every year on your capital gains if you have investments in shares or equity mutual funds. I'll explain this with an example. Let's say you had invested 4 lakhs in equity mutual funds in 2020. We will assume that it became 5 lakhs in 2023 and 6 lakhs in 2025 and 7 lakhs in 2026. Let's say you will sell this in 2026. As per the current tax rules, any gain from sale of equity mutual fund held for more than a year will be treated as long-term capital gain, and long-term capital gain is taxed at 10% for all gains more than 1 lakh rupees. Let's compute the tax for this transaction. The sale value is 7 lakh rupees and the purchase value is 4 lakhs. So after subtracting this, I will get the gain as 3 lakhs. Out of this, there is an exemption of 1 lakh rupees. So after this, I will be left with 2 lakhs, on which I will have to pay tax at 10%, and that will come up to 20,000. With tax harvesting, you don't have to pay this 20,000 at all, and you can save this entire amount. What you can do is sell the entire investment in 2023 itself for 5 lakhs and buy it back immediately, if possible on the same day. Now that the sale is made, the gain and tax has to be computed. So now the sale value is 5 lakh and the purchase value is 4 lakh, which makes the profit 1 lakh. Since this entire 1 lakh will be exempt, your tax will be 0. Next, you will have to repeat this again in 2025 when the value reaches 6 lakh rupees and immediately buy it back. So here too, in 2025, we will have to compute the tax, and the sale value is now 6 lakh. The purchase value will be 5 lakh, which is what you had paid in 2023 while buying it back after selling. So now the profit will once again be 1 lakh, which will be fully exempt, and hence the tax will be 0. Finally, in 2026, when we actually need the fund and sell it, here too the gain will be 1 lakh rupees itself. So if we compute it, the sale value is 7 lakh and the purchase value is 6 lakh, which is what you had paid for while buying back in 2025. So here again the profit is 1 lakh, which is fully exempt, and the tax will become 0. Potentially, you will be able to save 10,000 rupees every year by booking the profit whenever it touches 1 lakh rupees. The idea is that if you sell the entire fund in one shot and book 3 lakh profit in a single year, you will end up paying tax on the 2 lakh rupees. But instead, if the profit booking is spread across the years, you will be able to save tax. But you have to be careful of a couple of things. When you sell the unit, you have to buy back the fund immediately. If you wait between the sale and the buy, the price of the unit may go up, and in such case, you will lose some of the gains. Also, if you usually sell equity mutual funds, it will take 2 working days to get the money. So in 2 days, if the market is volatile, you may lose some of the gains. Of course, if the market falls, you may make a small gain as well, but it's better not to speculate on that as the market can go either way. So better to buy back as soon as possible. Secondly, the LTCG rules are applicable only if you hold the funds for more than a year. So if you bought it on August 5th in 2025 and sold it on August 3rd in 2026, it will be treated as short-term capital gain and it will get taxed at 15% without any exemption. So you have to be careful to ensure that you are holding it for more than a year. The technique can be applied for shares also, because the rules are same for equity stocks as well as equity mutual funds. But the rules are not the same for debt mutual funds. So we won't be able to use this in case of debt funds. The only problem with shares is that individual shares are generally a little more volatile. So the risk of the share price going up and down is a little higher. But if that can be managed, tax harvesting can definitely be done for equity shares as well by applying the same logic. I hope that with this video you have learned something new, and if so, please do hit the like button and share it with your friends, and see you soon again in the next video. Thank you for watching.